Well, and you're, just so you know, your Apache guys have been out of my business, they've been out of my homes, and, there's no arrogance with those guys. They're fantastic. I mean, going always above and beyond to take care of things.
Well, our motto is we don't want to treat them like a number. I've been in that big corporate world where you're just a number. We treat them like family. Everybody freaks out because we'll go on the job site. I'll go out there with them, and we hug before we leave. Hey, and everybody's like, that's kind of unusual. No, these are my guys. These are my kids. When all this started, one of the guys that worked for me before, he moved on, but he goes, Fred, you just adopted 10 kids. And I'm like, I didn't think about it that way, but I really did. So.
Well, it sounds like that kind of is what happened with you back when you were 9 with that, and I don't think you mentioned his name, that older gentleman.
His name was Bill. So
Bill, who kicked you over the box.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was a great old man, but he had a lot of knowledge beyond himself. I mean, his dad never used a tape measure, so. And it just amazed me because he could cut sheetrock, do everything, and frame walls, and never used a tape measure.
Wow.
So.
How do you think he did that?
He'd look at it and just know
Just
what.
see.
Yeah, just I don't know if it was a tape measure in his head or what it was, but he knew what he was doing.
Well, and he didn't let you do that.
No, never. He owned a tape measure. It was in his box, but that was for me
was for
or
you.
some other people. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what other lessons do you think you picked up from him, like coming up under him?
Just work ethic, just being able to know what to do work-wise and be there. Make sure you're doing something for your customer that nobody else will do. Take care of them. That's my whole caring thing. Is I do care a lot about helping elderly people, and disabled people, because they're on a limited budget. Even people that have had a lot of money before, once they retire, that kind of goes away, and they're on a limited budget anyway. So big major panel change out, or some electrical fires or something like that, they don't have the money to do that. And a lot of times insurances will fight you tooth and nail to change stuff up like that. So we actually work with Brothers Redevelopment, which they help a lot of disabled veterans, single family, seniors and all that. They get government funded, so we actually give them a good rate. That way they can help out more people, and we do a lot of their work. So.
Okay, so essentially you're giving like low bono services through, and you said it was called
Brothers Redevelopment.
Brothers Redevelopment, and that's here in the
Colorado
Springs?
Springs and Denver. They got offices both places.
Okay, and is that essentially you're the charity that Apache supports?
I guess we do support it. It's not a charity. There's still something there I'm trying to find yet to where I can support people and help them out and see what we could do for them and better them. And just, our guys can help the company out by doing it. I know with our previous company, we used to help, was it a Lutheran church camp or something like that?
Okay.
And every Memorial Day, we'd go up there and just donate time and whatever they needed.
Okay.
So we haven't got to that point yet because we're such a new company yet.
Right.
So we still got to get our feet underneath us. So
Absolutely.
we started it up with nothing. We had nothing. So
yeah, because I know it was sort of for you. You just found yourself like you said, like with these 10 guys who are looking for a new home.
And see, I knew by myself I could go do it. I've been here such a long time. I knew I could do my own, but I knew we had guys in place that they couldn't. They could move to another company. I didn't want them to move to a bigger company because they just have that fighting tooth and nail for their position and stuff like that. And they're good guys, so I wanted to keep them under our umbrella of work with us. So that's why I was like, you know what, forget it, we'll start it up.
Yeah.